Take to pop popcorn with a hair straightener. Ta-da! It took 3 minutes and 45 seconds. A pan and oil. Go! Woo! 20 seconds, not bad. Finally, a blowtorch. Go. I think I burnt it. I don't think this is a good way to...
Let's make a cocktail. One large ripe peeled pitted peach lemon juice. Half a cup puree until silky smooth. Quarter cup honey, medium low heat just to melt it. 20 seconds. Let it cool. 10 ounces premium gin. Shake. Place into the refrigerator. Now your cocktail is done. When your guests arrive, shake and serve. Frosty glass. Peach bee's knees. It's perfect. Then you get cheers.
I have been so excited to show you guys this video. So we got a new couch for our living room. The brand is called Cozy. And the reason we're wanting a new couch is because our living room is right in the center of our house and we really needed a bigger couch that just kind of made the room feel separate from everything else. So the boxes all came labeled because basically you can take off the covers on this sofa. It comes in these cubes that aren't covered yet and you cover them yourself. That way you can change the color whenever you want. So Cameron and I played around with arranging it because it does come apart in different sections, and this is what we ended up with, and I'm so happy with it. It really just makes the living room look like a living room. I love the color. It is like this coppery orange color. It is beautiful, and it just makes this room feel so much bigger. I am a sectional queen. I love a sofa that can come apart and I can arrange however I want, whenever I want it. I'm just so happy with it.
No, you don't have to be Italian to can tomatoes. Tomatoes. Deseed if using for sauce. If not, just leave them whole. After blanching, to remove the skins from the tomatoes, add the skins into a food mill and the core of the tomatoes. Grind it through, creating the puree. 20 pounds of tomatoes yield 2 quarts puree. Don't throw out the skins. Season with a little sea salt and add the tomatoes into sterilized jars, dividing the puree, filling up to the threads. Wipe and clean the rims. Brand new lids. Screw on your collars. Load the jars into a large pot with a rack and fill with cold water. Bring to a rapid boil, vent the lid and continue boiling 30 minutes. Lay them on their sides. Put them to bed with a blanket overnight. Remove the collars. If you Greek, Mexican, love Middle Eastern and Mediterranean foods and more, can tomatoes when they're ripe and seasoned and at their prime so you can enjoy them all winter long.
So, the other day I was sitting around and I was like, you know what? I have a good idea. I know what I'm going to do with this one blank space on my bedroom wall. And to put it into perspective, my bedroom is very like enchanted forest vibes. Like we've got a lot of like plants and I have like a moss mirror in here. So I was at Michael's the other day and I saw these little fairy doors and this little like fairy house that you can put anywhere you want. I thought it was so cute. It has moss like all around the edges. And so here I am just taking all the stickers off and everything, and I realized that there's a little light in it at the top, so that was super cute. So I'm just using command strips to put on the back of this, and I put it like on the bottom and the back so that I can kind of stick it on the lower part of the wall so it looks like a little fairy house. Here I am sticking that one on. It was so cute. Look at it. It's so cute. Now it looks like I have a little fairy living in my bedroom. And then in the dark you can see the light on. It's so cute. And I did the same thing with this other little fairy door on the other side of the wall. So cute. In my old apartment I had this giant ice cream cone and it's like a planter. You put like a plant in it. And I had like this pink flower situation going on. But I think I'm going to change it out because I have a new spot I'm going to put it, and I want it to be like an actual plant. This is from, where did I get this? I can't even remember. Urban Outfitters, I think. But it even says like the ice cream safety cup on it. It's super cute, super lightweight. It's like plasticky, but I really like it. It looks like a plant. Let's see if this fits. Oh, that's perfect. This kind of stuff. And I just stick it right in, and we'll just kind of go like this. Okay, and there's how it looks. It's so cute. Okay guys, everyone keeps tagging me in that donut stool from HomeGoods, which if you haven't seen like all the HomeGoods stools, they have like fruit ones they've come out with. They just did like an Oreo stool, which I have a few videos back, and I've been trying to find the donut stool. It's like 3 stacked donuts on top of each other, and one of my friends on here has it, and I've seen several other people find it, and I've gone to my HomeGoods so many times to try to find it, and I have not seen it yet at my HomeGoods. For whatever reason, my HomeGoods like never has the good stuff till way later. So yes, I know about it. Yes, I've been trying to find it. I just haven't. Okay, but here's how it looks supposedly. It's like 4 donuts and they're all such cute colors stacked on top of each other with sprinkles. I see people like already finding it and reselling it. Like this one was like $500 on Mercari. Ugh. And I just want to say, I only know this exists because of you guys, because you kept tagging me in things. So thank you. But now I have a new obsession and I keep going to HomeGoods trying to find it, and I will find it. So Cameron just bought these giant like hexagon lights to go on his office wall over here. So we're setting them up and I'm gonna show you guys how they look because I think it's gonna be super cool. So this is the wall he's gonna put them on, which is like behind where his computer monitors are and stuff. But I think all the photos I saw on Amazon for these, they originally were like for the garage, right?
Yeah.
But it's fine, we're gonna put them inside. And they light up, so whoa. I've been summoned because he just finished it. Oh, it looks really good. So cool.
That is bright.
Do you like it?
Why? Yeah, let me play with it for a second.
Oh, that's really cool.
Let me see.
It's so much brighter in real life than it even shows up on the camera. It's really cool.
The mode I got it for though, it's not. Oh, it's kind of like that one.
Oh, that's cool. Come shopping with me. So today we're at IKEA and I'd never been to an IKEA before. And right off the bat I saw these tables and I was like, how cool if you painted those like lemons. And then of course we went to the kids section because they always have like the funnest stuff, and I saw this really cool colorful rug. The real reason I came here though is because I want this light, this like shaped like a bagel or like a donut. I've been wanting it for forever, and so I came to see if my IKEA had it in stock. So of course we headed over to the lighting section because this is my favorite area. I saw lots of cool lights. This one was like a pencil, and if you press the button it would change color. I thought it was super cool. Then I saw another one that like was the shape of a head, which was kind of off-putting. So yeah, we were looking for this specific light, couldn't find it, and then finally we found it, and here's how it looks. It looks like a bagel. It's so cute, but it was out of stock. All they had was the one like on display, and I wanted so badly to be like, can you take this off the wall so I can have the display one, please? But anyways, this is me upset because I really wanted my light. So I added my name to like the list to let me know when it's in stock, but the closest one to me was 500 miles away. So yeah, stay tuned. My name is Karin, and you guys may know me as the cereal bowl girl. If you've seen some of my videos on here, I make fake bowls of cereal, and I had all of these hanging up in my old apartment in our kitchen. We just moved, and so I brought them all with me. I have like 12 of them. We're gonna hang them in my kitchen today, right here on this wall. So this is my Fruit Loops one. This is the first one I ever made. This is the Cocoa Puffs one, a Cinnamon Toast Crunch, a Fruity Pebbles, and then this is the Captain Crunch, a Frosted Mini Wheats one, an Apple Jacks one. One is Cheerios, and they were blueberry Cheerios, so they kind of have like little speckles of blue in them. Yesterday, I painted on this giant squiggle in green to match the cabinets, and my plan was to have all of the cereal bowls kind of resting on the squiggle. And now that it's dried, we're gonna start hanging the bowls. I feel like you guys are gonna hate me for putting them on like sideways and stuff, but it's the chaos of it, okay? Okay, so the first two are up, and I'm already obsessed with how it looks. Even tell me this does not look so cool.
What would I give so I could live out of these waters? What would I pay to spend the day warm on the sand? I bet you on land they understand, and they don't recommend their daughters. Bright young women, sick of swimming, ready to stand there, ready to know what the people know. Ask them a question and get some answers. What is the fire? Why does it? What's the word burn? When will I learn? When's it my turn? I don't know what's in this for. Watching you see. Someday I'll be part of your world.
What I just did. I bought 5 pounds of buttons. I'm going to make a button backsplash. First I sorted small buttons from the bigger ones. About a third of these buttons are unusable. They're just too small, and I just don't want a ton of buttons in my backsplashes. Shiny, but it will stay that color because I'm going to break paint it to the colors I'm going to be working with. This glitter trim is perfect for creating a nice clean edge, and then I proceeded to spend 3 days putting these buttons on the wall. Luckily, my kids helped me, so that did save a little bit of time, and it was kind of relaxing, so it was okay. I've already used all 5 bags of my button. to ground this while I wait for the music buttons to come. While people use a float when grounding, I actually really like these flexible spatula things, and I use them for all my tile projects. Oh my gosh, I love it. It's so pretty. I need some opinions. When I'm looking at this, I just think there need to be buttons there. I have sorted.
Okay, I just posted a video a little bit ago that I've been looking for the donut stool at Home Goods. And if you haven't seen it, it's like 3 donuts or 4 donuts stacked on top of each other. Let me show you. It looks like this, and I've already had so many of you guys reach out and be like, it's at my Home Goods. I've seen it at my Home Goods. And it literally feels like I have a whole network of people looking for it for me, and it makes me so happy. But I did not need to know this. Now I'm going to be, I have never seen a teacup stool. And I am obsessed with tea. I've never even seen this. I haven't seen anyone post about this on TikTok either. Have you guys seen like a teacup shaped stool at your Home Goods? I definitely have it at mine. I haven't even seen the donut one at mine. At my Home Goods, I found the strawberry, the lemon, and then the Oreo. I never found the orange at my Home Goods. One of my friends on here shipped it to me. And then I never found the yellow pineapple. I just painted mine. But if they had a teacup stool, this would be everything. Now I'm gonna be looking for this one too. Can anyone confirm that that's true, or like post a video of it because I want to see it? We're back again to discussing the backsplash because it's once again come up, and I was just informing Cameron because he was reading the comments of my video, and everyone was saying, oh, the beige doesn't match anymore, and I was explaining since our floor has the white checkered, white would be the best solution, and he's saying that the beige matches the granite. Guys, okay, we're so close to convincing Cameron to let the backsplash be white. I'm really requesting because I don't know how. I need to learn. But can someone make like a visual of the backsplash being white so that we can see it and so that he can be on board? He's concerned about the oven blending with the wall.
And then also it's just not gonna look right.
But he told me, he goes, you can paint that one section to see how it will look, but then I can't undo it.
And then the wall's just gonna blend in right into the thing.
If you're savvy with all those things, we just want to see how it would look white, but we don't have the setup to do that. We don't have to paint it. I told you we will leave it. What about like a blush?
No.
Purple? Tori, I texted Tori today at like 4 o'clock and I said, would you want to go to a Jonas Brothers concert? And then I put my phone away and completely forgot to respond. She got ready and everything.
An hour and a half later.
Came over to my house and I was like, wait, oh, we're actually going. So we bought tickets last minute and now we're about to go. Listen to the music the whole way here. We've been fangirling and we're ready. We kind of have a far way to walk though, but it's fine.
Let me see it.
We just got out of the concert. I'm gonna have no voice tomorrow.
No,
but look at this shirt, it's so fun. Hold up yours. Here, let me see. Tori got the one that has all the different like album covers on it. Oh, it's so cute. We had a blast. It was great.
It was so great.
We screamed so much.
My childhood just like, I cried.
It was really long too. It was a long concert. So it was great. Now we're trying to navigate to get home. So we recently moved into a house and I have been designing our bedroom. This is how it looked when we first moved in, and I'm going to update you guys on what I've done so far. So this is the bed frame that I ordered. This is me filming it in store. It looks like marshmallows or like you're floating on clouds. That does not come until September. So I have my old bed in the meantime, and we went and shopped for all new linens. We want this room to be like neutral but also very fun. So I got new duvet covers. I put up fun wallpaper on one of the accent walls. I'm absolutely obsessed with the design of this. It looked so good. And then I brought a rug into the space to kind of make it warm. We do have hardwood floors everywhere, so rugs are a really nice touch to a room. So once I had that done, it was looking so good already. I could just picture the bed there. I made a mirror for this room. This was a long journey. Lots of you guys followed through on this, but it turned out great. We went with like a mossy route, and here's how it looks. So this will be in the bedroom here. I'm so happy with that. And then I have both of the lamps that I made, my soup lamps, and they even change color, which is super cool. So I have that one, and then I have a vegetable soup one to match. And then today I picked up the 2 new nightstands, so stay tuned. So I know you guys are probably wanting an update on the peel and stick tile. I have like a bunch of leftovers here, but I ran out the other day and I did have to order more, and I thought it was gonna come today, but it's supposed to come tomorrow. So I'm just gonna show you like what I have so far because I've done a bit more than I think I showed you in the last video. So this is what I've done so far. I got a big chunk of the kitchen done and it looks so good. You guys were asking like if I can feel the grout underneath. And I can a little bit, but hardly at all. This is not like a long-term fix. I know this will be like a temporary thing, but I'm really liking it. It looks good. I still have like this whole area to do. So that is what I'll be working on as soon as those all come in. But yeah, it's looking really good. You guys also asked why I didn't just paint the tile. I feel like that's gonna wear and tear a whole lot easier. And then this way, if I ever get tired of this floor, I can just peel it up and do something different. It's not like permanent because knowing me, I will want to change things. But I really love like the overall look. I love it with like the blue and green. I think it looks so good. Okay, so marshmallow bed frame update. This is true. Our bed frame is supposed to come in September. And if you guys don't remember, this is the one we got, and we got it because we saw it in store and it looked like a puffy marshmallow cloud. Like it was perfect. I immediately saw it and I was like, we need it. But anyways, we have a queen bed, and so we'd ordered this in the queen size. They had told us like it might come in July, but most likely it'll be September. So then July rolled around and they called us and were like, it's definitely gonna be September. But now that we've like had all this time to sit and think about it, we're like, you know what, if we're gonna wait this long, why are we getting a queen? Why don't we get a king? Because we know eventually like we want to get another dog and our dogs sleep in the bed with us. So earlier this month we went back to the store and we updated, like changed our orders so that it is a king. And same thing, they got our hopes up because they were like, you know what, it might come end of August. You might get this bed frame. Like that's when it says it's supposed to come. So that's going to be here before we know it. And I just can't believe we've been waiting since May, because I'd asked you guys, should I wait for it? Like, is it going to be worth it? And you were like, yes. And I'm glad we did, but it has been a long wait. I finally got a microphone. I have no idea if this is going to work or not. But I'm going to show you guys this. I'm testing it out now because I'm far away from the camera. But if you guys remember, I have this hand pillow that I sewed. I sewed this whole thing. This hand has like a bracelet and a ring on it, and then it has like pink nails. But I said when I left my apartment that I was going to get rid of this thing because I didn't have a space for it. This used to be on my couch. And I just couldn't part with it. Like I love it so much. I know it's so crazy and weird, but I genuinely do not have a spot for it in this house. It doesn't fit on our couch. It just does not match the vibe as well as it did. So I'm thinking about, I don't know what to do with it. I might like auction it off. Maybe I'll sell it. Maybe I'll do a giveaway. But would anyone even want this? Because so many of you guys comment that this is ugly and that you hate it and that I should get rid of it. But for those of you who would want it, let me know what I should do with it, because I might just give it to one of you guys or like auction it off or something. But yeah, that's the update on the hand pillow. I very much still do have it, and it's alive and well.
What kind of bird is it?
Fucking forward.
What kind?
Fucking forward. That's a princess.
What kind is it?
Fucking forward. That's a princess.
You go through it?
That's a slide, and
Yeah.
make sure you crawl head first on the right, then you slide feet first on the left.
You want to slide?
Yeah, I want to slide.
Where's the one?
How do I go down?
Feet first.
How do I get in? That was crazy. So almost 2 years ago today, me and my dad made this giant ice cream sandwich bench completely from scratch in his garage. It was such a fun project to do together, and I finally have moved it from our old apartment into our new house. So here is it in our new house now. I'm so happy with it here. So big, I can even fit inside of it. I saw this bench first on iCarly, and I asked my dad, I was like, do you think we could make it? And he was like, yes. So we spent like 2 days making it together. But here it is. It was with me in my old apartment, and I just moved it into my new apartment. But the coolest part is that it opens up. So my dad put like one of those spring hinges on it, so it opens up and we store like a bunch of stuff in here. But it also works as like seating for our like living room area. I have been trying to find a spot for this for so long. You guys have been asking about it, but this is its current spot. So here it is. It is so cute. This is my absolute favorite piece of furniture, and I was so worried I wasn't gonna find a spot for it. I have not finished the squiggle above it, but that's gonna like go along the whole wall. That's why that looks weird. But so when you first come in the house, it is like right here on the left, which I think is just like perfect for storing bags. Here's its welcome to its new home.
Okay, so everyone's doing this thing where they turn themselves into a girl. Well, girls, y'all have to do the one of the guy. So I guess here we go. Y'all ready? Oh! Girls, nope, never mind. Don't do it.
Okay, so yesterday I decided I wanted to paint these 2 giant hand chairs I have into stone. Originally, both of these chairs were like, one was a bright pink right here, and then the other was a really bright orange, and they were so pretty. But I decided to paint them because the vibe I'm going for in our bedroom is more neutral, and I want these to look more elegant. So yesterday I went in with the base white coat, and then here I am starting the first coat of the stone spray paint. It's honestly kind of hard to see in this video here, but I'll show you at the end. It looks really great. And here's the first one after it was finished, and I'm actually so upset because I haven't finished the second one yet because I ran out of paint. I'm gonna have to like drive to a farther away Home Depot to get it. But here's the first one all finished. I just wanted to show you guys how it looks. I'm so happy with it. I feel like it made these go from like really funky to like still funky but elegant. Here's like an up close of the texture of the paint. It really does look like stone in real life, which I'm really happy with. And some of you were asking if it's uncomfortable like to feel when you sit on it, and it really isn't. It feels like very secure. There's no like loose particles or like hard particles, and it just ties in with the room so much better. Like, I was worried I was gonna regret this, but I'm really happy with it. I'm glad I did it. So now today I'm gonna try to find spray paint for the second one that will go over here, and then I'm gonna crochet little moss cushions for them, so stay tuned.
All day today, I've been putting on this peel and stick checkerboard tile, and I've gone through like most of the kitchen, and I'm so tired. It is so difficult to get this to like fit well in every little like crevice of the kitchen. I really had like no idea exactly how much I was gonna need. And I'm bummed because I wanted to finish this today, but I really think I'm gonna have to order more because I've done most of the kitchen, but I still have like the whole breakfast nook area to do. And it's really satisfying to place down, but it's so tedious. And like, I am a perfectionist, so I'm making sure there's like no gaps. But it's working pretty well. I'm curious to see like how well this holds up because I really don't know a whole lot like about peel and stick tile. I like that if you do make a mistake, you can kind of like unpeel it for a second to get it to lay right, and it doesn't like mess up with the stickiness of anything. I don't even remember how many pairs of these I ordered last night, but I ordered a lot, and I was even like, oh, I'm definitely gonna have leftovers. I had no issues with like how sticky it's been or anything. It appears great, but I also really cleaned the floors very well before I started. Here I come with the pink hand chair. Yesterday I did the orange one, and today we will work on painting the pink one. This is my favorite one, just because it's pink. It's about to not be pink. She is after the first coat. I'm terrified, but hopefully she works. So
What I did on the last one that I'm really glad I did, I'm going to do on this one, is I went around the whole thing with a base coat of like a white color. So that way when I went in with the textured one, like I had to use less of it. I am sad to see the colors of these go, but I feel like it was time. Like, I know so many of you guys were like, put them in a different room, like don't paint them. I literally have no other room to put them in. Like, it's the bedroom or nothing. So I think I'll be glad that I just made them work with the room better. Glad the wind is blowing that way. Okay, so this is formally the pink one, and this is after I'd done the base coat of the white before I'd done any of the stone spray paint. And here is the one I did yesterday, the orange one. I did do the stone on this one. It's hard to tell on camera. I'll take a better video tomorrow, but I am almost done with the second one.
This is for everyone who has been asking about my giant quilted palm tree. I am taking it to the new house. This was the last thing that I've left because it's huge. Like, this thing is taller than me. I got it on Facebook Marketplace from a lady who had it in her family for years, and she bought it at like an art show. But anyways, I saved it for last because it's so big and bulky, and it pretty much is going to take up my whole car. And I'm also taking my watercolor palette that I made. These are like my two biggest, bulkiest pieces of decor. So both of these, hopefully I can fit them both in my car. I'm kind of worried I can't. And our whole apartment is empty, so let me show you the whole place empty. It's really sad.
I still need to sweep and mop, but here is where the squiggle was. This is our living room. And then I did paint the bathroom back to white. Here's the bathroom area that I did have like painted all those pretty sunset colors. It's now back to just plain white, which is really sad to see actually. And our bedroom is totally empty. So weird to see. The entire apartment is empty except for my palm tree. It's just so weird to see this apartment so empty. It used to be so fun and colorful. And this is it when we first moved in. Okay, we are locked and loaded and ready to go. Okay, I need you guys' help. So this is my bathroom. I just painted it yellow this week and I just put down the peel and stick tiles. I cannot decide on a shower curtain. I keep going back and forth and adding things to my cart and taking it out. I can't decide. So help me like figure out which one looks better. I'm gonna give you some options and like tell me what you like best. So here's the color, keep that in mind. And then here's the tile, so keep that in mind too. Before I show you any of them, it has to have red in it because I've been wanting this so long. I ordered this giant toothbrush, so it is huge and it's gonna rest like next to the sink. So I've gotta have red to like tie that in. So here's option one. This is my favorite one, but the only thing is it's got brown in it. And remember I have like black in the tiles, so I'm worried about like the brown and the black together because for whatever reason, everyone says those two clash together. And I was like, what if I just go off of that and have like the cabinets be like black with brown hardware or something like that? I don't know. So let me know what you think about that. This is option two. This is my second favorite. I love that it has like just a peak of yellow in it and then some other colors that I can like bring in the room. Option three. This is checkerboard. I don't know if this is too like, I don't know. Like, I like this one, but I just need to be convinced it's the one, you know? This is option four. I also really like this one. I think it's like such a fun pattern, but is it too much? Let me know which one you guys like better and I will finally order it. I can't decide. I don't know. All right, guys, buckle up. This is the full transformation of my bathroom cabinets from this to this. This is a little model I made of how I wanted it to look. This is like my crazy colorful bathroom. So I wanted every section of these cabinets to be a different color. First thing I did was sanded and primed everything, and then I started going in with all the different colors. You can see I taped off all the different sections so that I could do this. So it did take me several days to paint because I had to like let it dry in between. You guys actually suggested that I take the door off of the medicine cabinet there and leave it open, which I might do. But anyways, the colors I'm using, I'm pulling from the shower curtain there so that it kind of just like all goes together, even though it's a lot going on. And here's what we had so far. This was after like the first or the second day. I was already obsessed before I'd even put the doors back on, especially with the pink. because it's my favorite color. This did take like so much precision because I wanted the lines to like be perfect in between. And look at it. This is the finished result. It looks so pretty. Here's the medicine cabinet. I might take that door off. I'm not sure. I'm just so happy with all the colors. I know so many of you doubted the brown, but it needs to be there because the shower curtain has brown in it, and I actually think it like makes the whole thing come together. I tried to use every single color twice somewhere in the cabinet. I just love that there's some surprise when you open it and more colors underneath. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. I know this isn't everyone's style, but I love it. This is the before, and then the after. It just goes to show paint makes so much difference. Okay, so you guys asked for more of these, so this is another video on fun things I want you to know exist. Regardless of price, some of these are so expensive, but regardless, it's good inspo. Starting off strong with this beautiful chair, or like, I guess couch. This is from Urban Outfitters, and they discontinued this for a long time and just brought it back. It's like a set of open hands. It's so beautiful. I would die for this. Okay, this is from Amazon. This is a giant Rubik's Cube, but it's like a storage ottoman, or you could use it as like a little seat or like a stool. Super cool. Who doesn't want a giant Rubik's Cube? Okay, these are on Etsy. There's a seller right there, but they are like chicken magnets, like different fried chicken pieces you can put on your fridge. I didn't know this existed till today when I was like browsing for stuff for this video, but if you saw those videos like a while back, this Oreo stool was going viral from HomeGoods, but you could only find it in store. There's a website called Apollo Box that actually sells it. It's pretty expensive, but there it is. They also have a side table that is a wedge of cheese. Okay, this is Urban Outfitters again. This is a candle holder that like looks like a hammer when you have the candle in it. And then I saw this today as well. It's a little shelf that's shaped like a hand. And then I'm getting this. I thought it was so cute, but it's a little like glasses holder that you can put by your bedside that makes them look like they have the nose and the smile. Okay, so I'm finally crocheting something again. It has been so long since I've crocheted anything, and I am using my new like hook tool. Crocheting a strawberry because I have this red sparkle yarn that I got a long time ago, and I've been like, oh, I'll crochet a tomato or something, but then the more I was staring at it, the more I was like, it has to be a strawberry. So I'm gonna make it giant strawberry. It's gonna go on my couch with all my other fun couch cushions, and I finally have like the perfect green to go on top of it. The more I was thinking, the more I was like, oh my gosh, I should make like an entire fruit series of crochet things and have them all be on my couch, like a strawberry, a banana, a blueberry, and just have like all the fruits on my couch. So I might do that. Stay tuned. But this is gonna take me a while. I feel like I'm working a bit slower than usual because it really has been like a month since I've crocheted anything. But I've been working for about like 20 minutes now with this new handle. And it's nice. I will say, like, usually in the last like year, my wrist has started clicking when I crochet, which is kind of terrifying. But when I'm using this, it doesn't click. So that seems like it's a good thing. It definitely feels like I have like more to grip onto, which is nice. So I'm gonna keep using it and see if it really makes a difference. It's supposed to like help with wrist pain. I haven't been using it long enough to like notice anything, but I will say I did notice that right away.
What's up? Updates. Ooh, need to hide the girlies. Update on the Virgin Voyages thing. So a lot of comments saying they really liked it. And I was like, geez, really? That's crazy. But then a bunch of people stitched themselves on about the cruise, and I found out the tea. So Virgin Voyages is like very new. They're only like 4 years old. And so their first voyages, they sailed at half capacity. Because, you know, just make sure everything's working. And our ship was the first ship that sailed at full capacity. It was their largest ship ever. Which is why they just didn't have enough staff to, like, keep things open. So stuff that would have been open 24/7, they were like, bail, because no one can open it. And here's the thing, I, like, totally understand that, and, like, you know, things happen. But, like, it's not like it was cheap. Like, I paid... It took a while to pay my friend back for it. It's not like I'm spending money on vacation. Like, so I'd like to put that caveat that it was their first time having an at-full cruise ship. And now I'm jealous of the people that had to go on when it was like half full. Honestly, I just feel really bad for the workers on the boat too. Like, that's rough. So I guess my boat experience is really different from others because people in the comments were like, you're lying, food was available. And I was like, where was the, please, I need some. Like, I like food, but my two friends, like, it was We were hungry all the time. Anyways, just wanted to give you an update because I feel like that's an important caveat.
Guys, our house is in shambles. We keep bouncing around from project to project, and Cameron last night was like, I'm gonna start painting the fireplace. I'm feeling so stressed because I have so many things unfinished, but I'm just letting us enjoy it and do whatever we feel like doing. I was like, you can have the fireplace however you want it. I don't want it like gray or anything like that, but he picked white, which I think looks really good. So it's just gonna match the white on the wall, and we're painting over the brick, and I know people are gonna be like, how could you paint over that brick? We just want it to look like clean and nice. Our place is very much like dead center in our living room, so we just wanted to kind of like blend in with everything. Honestly, if we had our way, we'd probably just take the whole thing out. Started priming it last night. He's gonna finish that today, and then he's gonna paint it. So here is him doing that first coat. We used special masonry paint, and we really wanted this fireplace white because it felt like such an eyesore in our living room. I know a lot of people love the look of natural brick, but that just wasn't us. It's our home, so if you love the brick, I'm sorry. So we painted it white, blank canvas. It looks really nice, and we plan to put a mantle like on the top of the fireplace. I know you guys wanted me to paint it a nice, fun, crazy color. Cameron really wanted just like the plain white, and I really like how it turns out. It looks really nice and just fresh. I plan to have so much color in this living room, so I feel like having one part that's like white and bland is totally fine. Yeah, I am really happy with it. He did a great job. I've been doing so much decorating today, and I'm working on my craft room. I just put up wallpaper, which I can't wait to show you guys. In my previous apartment, I had a dinosaur head wall, and it was basically all these 3D printed dinosaurs that I had put on the wall. So I've been decorating my craft room in our new house all day today. I put up some wallpaper, and now I'm getting out the dinosaur heads because I have the best idea for how I'm gonna style them in my craft room. So here's the ones we have. I have a T-Rex in the most pretty pink. These teeth used to glow in the dark. I'm not sure if they still do anymore. I bought all different colors, and some of them have like fun designs that I did on them. So this one I bedazzled with a bunch of jewels. This is a pterodactyl. I have some that I didn't get to because we're in the process of moving, but I have this really pretty purple one. I love this one. I think the color is so pretty. And then I have a really fun orange one. So all of these are gonna hang on the same wall in my new office. I have this yellow one that's super fun. And then I love this color pink. This one kind of scared me, so I got it in my favorite color. And then I love this color. This is a really long neck dinosaur. So yeah, and then I have two more. One's like a different shade of pink, and one's like a really pretty light purple. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be working on today, and I can't wait to show you guys how it all looks tomorrow. Okay, so I like really fun and like funky, colorful home decor, and I'm gonna show you guys all the things like in my carts on different apps, or like things that I want if I ever can afford it. Starting off strong with this hot dog rug. It is so freaking cute, but they're sold out. This is on Urban Outfitters, and they're sold out of the long one that I really wanted. I cannot even tell you how badly I want a giant toothbrush like this. Here's another photo of it by like a bathroom sink. It's so big and I want it so bad. This is like $300 though, and I don't have that to just like spend on a whim, but I want it. You guys told me about this today. I absolutely need it. It is an ice cream stool, so you can sit on it. And then in the same vein, I have seen this everywhere. You've probably seen this everywhere, but I want this corn stool so bad. This side table is a cheese wedge, which I think is the coolest thing ever. And I don't know how I could ever get a gummy bear chandelier on my hands, but this is epic. Ever since I saw that episode of iCarly, I have wanted one of these. This coat hanger is made to look like slime is like dripping down the door, which I think is so cool. This is another thing that has been in my cart forever. It is that smiley face globe lamp. It's really big and it's so cute. And then I have wanted one of these couches for forever, but like the original brand is designer and they are so expensive. I could never spend that on a couch, but it's beautiful. Okay, so this is part 2 to home decor items that I would just love to have if I had like $1 million and could afford everything I want. Starting off strong, this mirror has had a hold on me ever since I realized disco tile mirrors existed. if I could get this in pink, I would die happy. I think this is the cutest table ever. Like, to have this as like a dining room table, like a really big one with like the wavy border, would be everything. I see these all over Pinterest. It's just like a cute art piece. It looks like a spray paint bottle like being sprayed against the wall. I think it's so cool. I would have no idea where to find this, but I want one. I need to make something like this. I think it is the cutest idea to hang your keys on a little fruit wedge. Are you kidding? And then I know I have hand chairs. If you follow me on here, you've seen my hand chairs, but mine are like plastic and these are just so beautiful. I really want wood ones, but they're so hard to come by. I need an entire Pop-Tart wall, like immediately. These are so cute. And then I've been wanting a lotus flower lamp since I ever figured out these existed. They're so beautiful, and I see people like randomly finding them in perfect condition at thrift stores, and I'm always like, why can't that be me? This eggplant lamp, like, I don't need another lamp, but I do. I actually have this, but if you don't own it, you need it. It's an ice cream cone planter, and it is the cutest thing ever. You can put a plant in it, and it's giant. It's probably like 2 feet tall. If you don't have that, you need it. You're welcome. So you guys always ask about if I have any pets. He's looking at me right now. And I do have a dog named Cookie. So let me show you him. This is how he looks.
Hey, buddy.
Hi, my buddy. Come see mommy. Oh, thank you. And we got him. He was a stray. Well, my sister's boyfriend at the time, now husband, found him like on their front porch. Someone just left him. Oh, are you playing, Cook? So I don't know what type of dog he is. Can I help you? I don't know what type of dog do you think it is? The vet said that he was, what did the vet say?
I thought he was a Shih Tzu.
He's not a Shih Tzu. I think he's like some type of Schnauzer mix or like some type of terrier. But his fur does get super long. I have to cut his hair because he won't let anyone else do it. And he's almost due for a haircut. But yeah, this is Cookie. Oh. But hopefully, I think soon we're going to start looking for another dog because I want like either some type of Dachshund or like a Chihuahua weenie dog mix.
What did you say? Dachshund?
What?
Yeah.
Dachshund? Do you think it's pronounced Dachshund?
It's Dachshund because it's
Dachshund?
because it's German.
I think it's actually pronounced Dachshund.
The D.
Wait, let me look. I just used a Google thing and it's pronounced Dachshund. Why do people say Dachshund?
Let me see.
How'd you think it was?
Well, let me see.
Yours is the most criminal.
Well,
What?
let's see what word.
What'd you say it was?
I thought it was Dachshund.
Dachshund?
I think dog.
Anyways, that's the type of dog I want. Or like another mix like Cookie is. And I also have a bunny named Honey Bun. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys. I just got this leg lamp from a Christmas store and I made a video on it a little bit ago. So I'm gonna show you it like lit up in the dark. But first, how are we liking the wallpaper? I'm getting so excited because I finally have like my craft room all set up. I have my desk in here. So this is where I'll be sitting and like filming a lot, and this will be our background, and I just love it so much. I'm using the Oreo stool I got at Home Goods as like my chair in here for now. I don't know if this will stay here or if I'll get a different chair, but I really like it here. And then I finally have both of my sewing machine and my serger all set up here. I'm working on a blanket right now. And then I managed to fit everything in my closet. So it's super crowded in here because these two carts come out. But I have like all my yarn stuff set up here. I have 2 cubes. I have this one and then one back behind here. And then I have yarn all the way up in my closet. It is just so full in here, but it fit everything. So that is so nice. And then the couch looks so good in here. I have the 2 blue pillows on it, which really make it pop. And of course we have the dinosaur head wall, which I'm still loving so much. It makes this space so colorful. Okay, but the lamp, let me show you it on. I'll turn the lights off too. Okay, so here's how the lamp looks in the dark. It looks so good. You can basically turn on the shade and the leg together or just the leg. Let me show you. So you can turn this top part off and then just the leg is lit up. I kind of like the ambiance of just the leg lit up. It looks super cool. I might just need to get a different light bulb so like the glow color matches. I just think it is so weird and it's perfect for this room. Part of me wants to like paint the high heel pink or something, but I don't want to like ruin the classic look of it. I don't know. So for those of you that missed my original update, this is true. It has been almost 2 months now since I quit my bedside nursing job. A whole lot went into that, which I kind of dived in my other videos, but it all came down to the fact that I was really burnt out. My body was not doing well. I was feeling sick. I'd been working night shift for like 2.5 years. My stress was at an all-time high. My anxiety, I just was not myself. So I had to make a change, and I'm really, really glad that I did. Now that it's been 2 months, I feel like myself again, which I don't even think I realized I hadn't been feeling like myself. And I'm so thankful to have been able to take time off, and so glad that I made a change, because I really felt stuck. Working in the hospital, I really felt like there wasn't anything else out there that was as good, which isn't true. And it took me getting out of that to realize like there's so much I can do with my nursing license. It doesn't have to be working in the hospital. You guys ask a lot like, what's my next plan? What's next? Am I going back to nursing? And I really don't know. I still feel like really anxious, and I still have like a lot of just like trauma that I think about and feel when I think about working as a nurse again. So for now, I don't want that. I'm not saying no for forever, but I'm just gonna see what doors open for me. You know, I've been thinking a lot about, you know, designing other people's homes, decorating other people's homes, seeing where that takes me. I'm not sure, but I'm really happy right now with where I'm at, and I'm so grateful that I had people in my life who encouraged me to make that decision to do something new. But yeah, that's my update for you 2 months after quitting. And I know a lot of people are gonna say things and be like, wow, you know, I don't know, everyone's gonna say something about something, and I try not to let that affect me, but I know it's what was best for me, and I feel good about it. So we're going into a massive candy shop. Oh, it's like a little carousel of pixie stick stuff.
You want spicy pickle?
Ew, spicy pickle cotton candy. Look how big this toxic waste is, babe.
Oh, I love taco. Oh, don't do it. No.
I like stuff like this. I want to find the strawberry one. I know what I want, but I have to find it. Gummy donuts. What's that? The original bag of poo.
We're gonna get it for them.
Can you eat it?
Yeah.
That's not right.
Cotton candy.
Brown cotton candy.
Such scary. Such candy.
I'm getting a taste of all of the good sour things. Do you want to get a bag, Kyle? We'll get you what you want.
Made
Yeah, we'll get you whatever you want. It's your birthday. That's good. Thank you. Thanks. That's good. I'm also getting a spicy mango because I don't know. That sounds really interesting. I'm gonna try the sour strip. Those are better than like the Airhead ones. I'm really curious about. I got ones that were like spicy mango. Try this. It's spicy.
It feels good.
This is like a tropical something. Listen, I know and I agree that the backsplash needs to change, because right now it's like this. You guys know, you've seen it. It's like a tanny color. But Cameron says it looks great and he likes it as is. And I've done so much in the kitchen already that I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna die on this hill of changing the backsplash. But I really think it would look good, like even if it was just plain white. But he was like, no. So here we are with the tan. backsplash. My pasta is not doing well. But yeah, I would love to change it, but it's probably gonna stay because this is how you compromise. There you go, cook. Someone says, what are we thinking for the backsplash?
No. I like the stonework.
He likes it, guys. Yes, everyone wants a different backsplash.
Why? It's fine.
I don't know, they just do. Well, it's because everything else is white.
What's the other option?
White! People are
No.
saying, why not?
It's giving Chuck E. Cheese kitchen.
Chuck E. Cheese kitchen? How is the beige any better than just like going white?
Because then it's gonna match the floor, match the thing, match the
You
that.
want things to match, it's a kitchen.
No, but it just makes it pop.
Oops, I left the video. He thinks that the beige makes everything pop.
With the green and the black.
Yeah. The mask?
Like a COVID mask. I figured
yeah, I
out
have
it's the
a mask.
popcorn ceiling coming off and
Oh, I have a mask. Let me find it. I don't think our ceiling is toxic though. Like the popcorn. Have one. It will be in my old nursing bag. Cameron is putting like lights up in his office. And I guess the popcorn ceiling is like falling down and he needs a mask. Hold on. But long story short, this video is so chaotic. But I'm keeping the backsplash just because he lets me do so much and hardly ever. I'm holding this tampon like. And he hardly ever tells me no to anything, and so I want to be like, you know, compromising and keeping things he really likes, even if it's not my favorite, so. Okay guys, today you are coming with me through an art exhibit in San Antonio. This place was so cool. Right off the bat when we went in, they made us sign waivers and we were like, what are we signing waivers for? Isn't this just an art exhibit? But it turns out it was super interactive, and right off the bat when you go in, there's this giant ball pit where the floor like lit up at the bottom so all the balls would glow different colors. There's me going all the way in. We dived in, we swam under them. It was so fun. I felt like a kid again. And I'll probably get sick from this, but it's fine. So then we went into the next room and they had these giant light up cubes that you could move around. This room was super cool too. The whole thing changed colors and it looked like went from a beautiful sunset to like an ocean vibe, infrared. It was beautiful. And this interactive exhibit kind of moved with like your body heat. I have no idea how it works if I'm being honest, but it was super cool because you could move in front of it and it would react to the way your body was moving. Like, look at this, it's so cool. And then we went to the next one that looked very cartoony, and depending on where you stood inside of it, you looked either really tall or really short. This one was cool too. So basically it was this like really dark room and they had these pods where you would go in and tell a secret and it would record your secret. And then you could go to the phones on the other side of the room and listen to people's secrets. And they would cycle, like your secret wouldn't play till like a month later so that no one would hear it. But it was crazy. Like you're actually listening to people just spill their heart out. It was really sweet and some of them were so sad. And then we went into this room. It was kind of reminded me of a mirror maze, but it was all like different lights. It was so trippy. It felt so weird to walk through this, but it was so cool. And then my personal favorite part was at the end. Okay, look at this. I was like gasping before I even walked in, but this whole cave-like structure is made from plastic bags, like plastic grocery bags. And there were so many. I forget how many it said that they'd used to make this installation, but it looked so beautiful. Like it felt like you were in ice almost. But I mean, it was just so cool, and so many lights were everywhere glowing it up. So there's me being just in awe of the whole thing. But yeah, this was super cool. It was called the Hopscotch Bar in San Antonio. So if you find yourself there, go check it out. Okay, we're trying one more thing on this mirror, and if it doesn't work, then I'm tossing it out. But I'm gonna try to fill in the gaps with caulk, which you guys recommended. I don't even know how to open this. Hopefully I don't need another material for this, but I'm gonna go straight to the plaster of Paris because I obviously don't have what I need. I have used plaster before, so you usually do 2 parts plaster to 1 part water. I'm not gonna have much time to start applying this, so gotta be ready. Okay, here we go. I can go the distance. I'll talk to you after because I have to act fast. Well, I completely forgot y'all were there. You know, I thought it couldn't get harder or worse, but we might be there right now. I feel like this is gonna do nothing, but if this doesn't work, I do have like an idea to salvage it. Basically, I think I'll cover this whole thing in fabric and have it be like a fun fabric mirror, which would work because this is like the base. I'm hoping this will like fill in a lot of the gaps, that like the plaster will seep in these cracks and fix it, but that's hoping for a lot, so we'll see. Like, it's worth it to try one last thing at this point. Brought it inside because I think half the problem was that it was in an area that was getting like a ton of sun, and I think the sun was making it crack even worse. Okay, I'm gonna have to go and get more plaster, but I did pretty much half of it and covered all the cracks, and it's starting to dry and it sounds very sturdy. So I'm feeling hopeful. I'm gonna get one of those sanders that you can hold on to, and then I'll do the last coat of plaster, sand it, and hopefully we've saved it. Okay guys, so I'm standing in the bedroom right now. I'm giving you some bedroom updates because it has been a while since we have done anything in this room. But basically, so the bed frame is supposed to come this month. Now, they told me it was going to be early September. At this point, I'm optimistic that it's going to come by end of September. I just wanted to be here. But this is the month it's coming, so I'm trying to like get everything kind of finished and ready to go in this room so that when the bed's here, it's like complete. The wall is done. We painted this wall like several weeks ago. But I have two really big projects in here that I want to finish before the bed frame comes, and one of them I need advice on. The thing I need help with, I have these hand chairs that I bought. I had these in my old apartment. One is pink and you can like barely see it out of frame. The other one is orange. But when I bought these, they were in like my craft office space, and so the colors were perfect, like bright neon. Now that they're in our bedroom, which in this room we want like light greens, neutrals, beiges, whites, these no longer work. Like, they are just clash a lot, and I really don't have a lot of space in the rest of the house for them. I've tried everything. So they're here to stay. I just need to make them work in this room. I've been thinking about painting them, but I'm worried, like, I don't want to ruin them, and I'm worried, like, maybe this room does need a pop of color. So let me know, but I have bought, like, beigey spray paint. Here's the orange one. I've bought like that stone spray paint, you know what I'm talking about, to make it look like stone. And I'm thinking about just going for it so that these like blend, and getting like a cute blanket to lay over it. Like, I feel like they'll look more elegant and classy, which is kind of like what we want this space to be in here. It's like neutral but funky. So that's one of the projects that I have. The other project is this dresser. I have had this dresser with me my entire childhood. This has been in every single bedroom I have ever lived in. I want to take these old like drawer pulls off and get new ones and paint the wood, which I know people are like, that's beautiful wood, why are you ruining it? I don't like it. So I'm going to change it to match the nightstands. I have like sagey green nightstands in here in store today to like get the color to match. So this is going to be the color of the dresser. Okay, so I've been working on something, and knowing me, I probably won't even finish this, but I have been crocheting like in my free time whenever I'm just like sitting around and like want to be doing something with my hands, but like don't feel like making like any type of plush or animal. And I'm trying to crochet like some type of sweater. I think I'm gonna do like a fruit sweater and put like different little like fruit appliques on it, or maybe like cherries or strawberries or something like that. But it's very out of my comfort zone. I've done this a few times, like where I've made like a sweater or a cardigan. But I'm using like a really tiny hook this time. I'm not like doubling up my thread or anything like that. And when I tell you, making clothes, like crocheting clothes, is not for the weak. I'm not kidding, because hours have gone into this, and this is how much I have. This is it. This is gonna be like the back panel of the sweater. That's it. And I still have like so much more to go, but hopefully it turns out good. But it's fine. I'm not like a crochet clothes expert, but I have a whole new respect for people that crochet clothes because it does take a lot of time. It's just different. Like I find I hold my yarn like with this hand different when I'm crocheting with like thinner yarn and I'm crocheting like clothing versus like when I'm crocheting a plushie, I'll like wrap it around my fingers differently. So that's been like really interesting. But I think the last time I crocheted like a clothing item was almost like a year ago, so I'm due for something, and who knows if I'll even finish this, but I'm pretty determined. Today I went with my cousins and my grandma because one of like her favorite like little soda shop places was closing down. So we went and had lunch there all together for the last time, which was really fun. And I got to see my cousin's new house, which was exciting. I got to catch up with them and I haven't in so long. Just winding down, I'm super annoyed because ever since Netflix did that thing where they like boot you out, I haven't had Netflix, and it's like perfect fall like weather coming up. Not yet in my state, but I'm dying to watch Gilmore Girls, except for Netflix booted me out. Like just crocheting like a sweater and watching Gilmore Girls sounds so good.